precision demolition paves way for recovery efforts at Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge. In a critical operation on Monday, demolition crews successfully conducted a controlled explosion of the remaining structure of Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge, which had partially collapsed following a catastrophic collision with a cargo ship, the Dolly, on March 26. The incident, which resulted in the tragic loss of 6 construction workers and significant disruption to one of the busiest maritime channels in the United States, has prompted a swift and strategic response to restore the vital shipping route. The bridge, a key artery for maritime traffic, met disaster when the Dolly, a massive 948-foot cargo vessel, lost power and veered into the structure, scattering approximately 4,000 tons of debris into the Patapsco River. The ship, laden with scrap metal from the wreckage, has been anchored at the accident site with its 21 crew members, predominantly from India, since the event. Following a delay due to adverse weather conditions, Monday's demolition was executed to break down large sections of the collapsed bridge. The operation was meticulously planned to ensure the safety of the remaining structure and the crew aboard the Dolly, who remained on the ship during the explosion. The controlled demolition, carried out shortly after 1700 hours Eastern Time, was part of a broader strategy to clear the channel and facilitate the removal of the Dolly from the site. Authorities employed precision cutting techniques in the demolition process, aiming to minimize further disruptions and ensure that no additional debris would hinder maritime traffic. The aftermath of the explosion was a critical step towards reopening the Port of Baltimore, which is the nation's busiest for automotive shipments and handles a diverse range of goods. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has set a target to restore full operational capacity by the end of May, as some shipping activities have already resumed through alternate routes. U.S. Coast Guard Rear ADM Shannon Gilreath emphasized the ongoing efforts to ensure the safety and efficiency of the channel post-demolition. After our precision cutting, we will resurvey the channel and the surrounding areas of the Dolly to guarantee that no obstructions will impede the flow of traffic, he stated, confirming plans to reopen the limited access channel soon. The extensive damage has propelled state authorities to estimate reconstruction costs could reach up to $1.9 billion, with a projected timeline exceeding 4 years. The closure of the channel has had considerable impacts on national supply chains, a concern highlighted by Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg in recent communications. Meanwhile, the legal repercussions of the collapse are unfolding, as the city of Baltimore has initiated a lawsuit against Grace Ocean Private Limited and Synergy Marine Private Limited, the owners and managers of the Dolly, citing gross negligence. The companies are currently seeking to limit their liability in the incident, which continues to be under investigation by the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the National Transportation Safety Board. As Baltimore looks to recover from this significant setback, the focus remains on safely expediting traffic flow through one of America's critical maritime conduits while ensuring such disasters are averted in the future.